Hi everyone, it's Becky here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Today I am showing you how to make this amazing, gorgeous, light and fluffy Japanese cheesecake. So we're randomly in the woods again today. This is actually the spot where we seen the deer last time when Barry was doing his voiceover. So who knows, you might be lucky enough to see it today. We might be making too much noise. But anyhow, if you want to give this recipe a go, head over to my Virgin Kitchen where you will find the full list of ingredients and method on how to do this. The first thing you need to do is you need to grease and line your cake tin. So you're going to line it with 3 separate bits of greaseproof paper. You're going to have a part for the bottom, a part around the edge of the cake, and then 2 long separate strips which are going to be placed inside the cake tin, which is going to help lift the cake out. You also want to make sure that you grease the greaseproof paper with butter on the side that the cake batter is going to sit on. That is really important because it's going to help the cheesecake come out of the tin. Grab yourself a saucepan with a little bit of water in and put this on the hob. Put a bowl on top of your saucepan, and in this bowl you're going to add your cream cheese, butter, cream, and then your sugar. Give this a little bit of a mash together with a spatula just to help the cream cheese and the butter melt down. Once it's all melted, give it a gentle whisk. Whisk it until nice and smooth, and then remove your bowl from the heat. And then you're going to gradually add in 6 egg yolks, whisk in as you go. Once this mixture is really nice and smooth, you're then going to sieve in your flour and your corn flour. You're then going to pass your cake batter back through the sieve just so you get it really nice and silky and lump free. I then poured the cake batter back into the bowl and then added in the zest and juice of half of a lemon. Whisk it together again and you've got a really nice, smooth and silky cheesecake batter. Next, you need to make a water bath. I've never made or cooked with a water bath before, so I was a bit like, what? How do you do this? But apparently all I did was got a roasting tray, filled it with about 1 inch of hot water, and then put it into the preheated oven. While this is in the oven, grab your chilled egg whites out of the fridge and you're gonna whisk them. Whisk for 2 minutes, and then you're gonna gradually add in your sugar, but keep whisking for a few more minutes until you're left with nice, soft, shiny peaks. You're then gonna gradually add your egg whites into your yellowy, eggy cheesecake mixture. I used a whisk to do this, so I just gently lifted the yellow batter and folded it over the egg whites. When you've got about 1/3 of your egg whites left in your egg white bowl, pour the yellow mixture into that bowl and then gently add it all in together. Your cheesecake batter is then ready to be poured into your cake tin. So gently pour this in and then give the tin a little tap around the edges a few times just to release some of the air bubbles. It's then time for your cake tin to go into the water bath, which is in the oven. Now please be very careful because that water will be extremely hot. You're going to bake this in the oven for about 70 to 75 minutes. But check out my face. I was genuinely worried whether this cheesecake was going to work. Was it going to rise? Was it going to flop? Was it going to... Yeah, I was just very worried. You'll know when your cheesecake is done because you'll be able to put a skewer through the middle and it will come out nice and clean. Once that happens, turn your oven off and leave your door open just slightly so your cheesecake can cool down nice and gradually. Now this is optional, but I made an apricot glaze for mine, so I mixed apricot jam with a little bit of hot water and gently brushed it over the top of the cheesecake, and then we carefully removed it from the tin. I got Barry to help me because I was really worried, so we lifted it out using the parchment paper, pulled it off, and hey, it was done. Finished with a nice dusting of icing sugar, and it was ready to serve. We cut a nice wedge of this cheesecake out and oh, it was delicious. It was not like your normal biscuit base with cream cheese filling cheesecake. It was slightly eggy in taste, but it was so good. So it didn't look absolutely perfect, but for a first attempt I was really pleased with how it turned out, and it tasted absolutely gorgeous, and I really hope I've inspired you guys to give it a try. So I will see you all next time. Goodbye.